Hey, what's up guys, it's Kazoo here, and welcome to episode 28 of Skilling to Glory. And before we do start off, if we can hit 1,500 likes by tonight, I will upload another skills tutorial later today as well. So make sure to leave a like if you like to see that video, and of course if you do enjoy today's episode. So we start things off, we go into the first game and we come up against a really strong squad with Suarez, with Gareth Bale, with Rooney, Lam, Neymar, you know the names. So we start off in the 8th minute from a goal kick. It's my opponent getting the ball all the way to Gareth Bale, who passes it off to Suarez. He gets it back to Gareth Bale. As you can see, I tried to catch up with it with Pascal, but I had simply no chance. He cuts inside and he makes it 1-0 to give him that lead. Then in the 18th minute, we do get a chance there with Doumbia. We pass it off to Gervinho. I tried to get a shot in, but it got blocked off. Then in the end, he tries to clear it away. We pick it up with Gervinho there. As you can see, we cut him with a fake shot. We pass it off to McGeady. Once again, we go with another fake shot and we put it into the back of the net to get us a goal back. Then from a corner, I try to swing the ball into my attackers, but as you can see, it gets cleared away. Then he picks it up with Luis Suarez, who had a lot of space because there was only one defender for some reason. I was not even playing on attacking or something. I was playing on balance, so I don't really know why there were so many defenders up. But anyway, he passes it across to Gareth Bale and makes it 2-1 to give him that lead back. So a pretty annoying goal to concede because I simply couldn't do anything. Then pretty much straight from kickoff, we go on attack there. We pass it off to Vitinho and we do get a finesse shot going at the near post to make it 2-2 and get us back into the game. And as you can see from the match stats, it was a pretty even game. We had a similar amount of shots and also the possession was even. So we head on into the second half and he gets past there with Gareth Bale. Again, I didn't stand a chance. Even my goalkeeper couldn't do a thing and he makes it 3-2. Then in the 81st minute, he picks up a free kick with Luis Suarez, makes it 4-2. And then all of a sudden, it went really fast. Like, he got through with Suarez. I tried to set some pressure with my goalkeeper. He just simply runs past him like it's nothing. And like goalkeepers, I've said it so many times in my videos already, and it might be annoying for you guys, but they are so bad in FIFA 15. I seriously just can't stand them. Like, how they react in games, it is unbelievable. But anyway, we lost that game with 6-2, the first game in the second kind of run in Division 2, which is not really a great start. But anyway, we go into the second game, and once again we come up against a pretty strong team in the 4-3-2-1 formation, a bit of a hybrid team with Eden Hazard, Diego Costa, and also again Philip Lahm. It's actually him starting off there. We do intercept the ball, then a nice pass there from Quadrado all the way to Ibarbo. He pulls off some skill moves, passes it over to our right back, that is Konko. He was all the way up, so we got through with him. We did get a shot in, and we do hit the post, very unlucky. And from the rebound, I tried to get another shot in, but the goalkeeper would save it. And a few minutes later, we got through with Ibarbo, and I simply just took the chance, and we do make it 1-0. Then bad clearance there from my opponent. We pick it up with Wijnaldum. We pull off a nice ball roll to beat one of his defenders. Then we get a shot and we hit the post yet again. But then from the rebound, it is Ibarbo again with a shot, and we do make it 2-0. Then a few minutes later, he got through with Eden Hazard, gets him a goal back to make it 2-1, and I kind of get him back into the game. Then the 31st minute, it is once again Ibarbo on the ball. We pull off a couple skill moves to beat a few defenders. Then we run inside the box. I try to get that near post shot going, but a great save from his goalkeeper once again. Then the 36th minute, only a few minutes later, we picked up a free kick with Leroy Fer. Then we pass it off to Ibarbo. We beat his defenders. We try to reach the near post, and we do put it in to make it 3-1 and extend our lead. And just before half time, we do get another chance with Quadrado. A nice ball roll fake to get a shot in, but was a pretty weak shot, so an easy save for his goalkeeper. Then we get one more chance with Ibarbo, a nice fake shot to create some space. We go with a finesse shot to make it 4-1 and pretty much make it game over. Then into the second half, only a few minutes in, we do get a goal there with Leroy Fer, a rebound shot, a bit of a chip shot over the goalkeeper. Then in the 57th minute, it is again Ibarbo on the ball, pulling off some ball rolls. We lay it off to Guarin, who gets a shot in and puts it in off the post, and then to make it 6-1. So that is basically how that game ended. We had a lot of chances. I know some of the goals were not the greatest, but I simply didn't care because we lost the previous game with 6-2. I just wanted to win a game, and I know I don't really pull off as many skill moves as I should, but it is Division 2. It is not Division 6 or Division 5, so you have to keep that in mind. Also, this gameplay is all pre-recorded. I would like to change it, but that's simply what I can't really do anymore. So yeah, hopefully I can change it in Division 1. I'll try to get some, of course, better gameplay for you guys. But anyway, we head on into the next game. We came up against a Dutch team, actually, with legend Patrick Kluivert, who's actually going to score right there to make it 1-0 for my opponent. And we move on into the second half. this is just one of those games where I didn't really create that many chances, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to put it in, because if I waste a chance like that, I would probably end up losing this game. Then the 72nd minute, look at this. What the hell is this goalkeeper doing? Like, this is just another example. I just don't understand how goalkeepers are so bad in this game. I know EA fixed the whole goalkeeper system, but they're absolutely terrible. But anyway, we picked up a penalty in the 90th minute, and we do convert that one as well to actually complete Ibarbo's hat-trick. So yeah, we won that game with 3-1. We picked up another 3 points, which means we're currently sitting on 6 points after 3 games. Then I decided to switch teams back to the Vitinho and McGeady skill team, and we move on into the next game, where we come up against this team in the 4-3-1-2 formation with Emenike, Musa, and Dumia up front. And I seriously just wish that I never faced this guy, because this was seriously probably one of the worst games I've ever played on FIFA. First of all, in the 5th minute, again my goalkeeper doing nothing, and he makes it 1-0. Then in the 10th minute, we have the ball with McGeady. I tried to pull off some skill moves, but as you can see, a nice slide tackle there from my opponent to get me off the ball. Then in the 23rd minute, we have the ball with Luis Gustavo. We chip it over to Dumia. We get past his final player. We do get a shot in at the near post to make it 1-1 and get ourselves back into the game. But then from that point onwards, it went really bad, because simply every chance he had just went in. Like, he was 3-1 up at halftime. Then into the second half, again with Doumbia and Emenike up front, just beating my players like it's nothing, because Naldo and both Juan Jesus are both like somewhere in the 70s, I think, pace-wise, and I just couldn't really do a thing. Like, at this point as well, like, I just gave up, because I could have brought my goalkeeper out, but then he probably would have just run past him as always. Then the 80th minute, again, he got through with Emenike, gets a shot in the cross goal, and he actually makes it 7-1. And then in the 90th minute, he does get another goal. I actually decide to bring up a goalkeeper, and you can see it like there. He just runs forward to no one, basically, and he makes it 8-1. So that is basically how that game ended. We played absolutely terrible. I think we had 2 chances or something. We got absolutely destroyed, so I'm glad that we got that game out of the way. Anyway, we move on into the next game, and we do go up against a Bundesliga team, I do believe, in the 4-4-2 formation with Aubameyang actually as a striker, and also Adrian Ramos paired up front. So we start off there straight from kickoff with Memphis Depay on the ball. We pull off a couple skill moves. Unfortunately, we couldn't beat his final defender. Then in the 31st minute, it is Ibarbo on the ball. We pass it off to Memphis Depay. We beat his defender there with a lovely ball roll flick. Then we keep on going through there. We try to reach the near post, and we put it back with a lovely back heel to Wijnaldum, who puts it in for an open net to make it 1-0 and give us that lead. And we move it into the second half. It's Ibarbo on the ball. We pull off a couple skill moves. We eventually get through, and we finish it with his weak foot into the back of the net to make it 2-0. Then a few minutes later, we actually do make it 3-0. And then straight from kickoff, look at this. Like, he went on the attack with I do believe Aubameyang. I simply just couldn't get him off the ball. I tried everything. I probably should have gone with a normal slide tackle or something, but then I probably would have risked a red card, which I obviously don't want to. And then look at this. Like, how the hell is this a penalty? Like, seriously, let me know in the comments down below why this is a penalty, because I seriously have no idea. I seriously have no idea. But anyway, we do step up for it with Ibarbo, and we put it nice into the top corner to make it 4-1. Then a few minutes later, he decided to press start when he had the chance and actually rage quit. So yeah, that is basically how that game ended. We won another game with 4-1 after my opponent decided to rage quit. But of course, if you know the rules, then we do get to open a free pack if someone rage quits, which actually also happened in the previous episode, but I forgot to show you guys that pack, so apologies for that. But anyway, we do get a striker there from Borussia Dortmund, that is Immobile. We also got that left winger from the Turkish league, quite pacey, so I decided to list both of them up. Then we applied a contract there quickly to Gorin, and we move on into the next game, where we do come up against a full League 1 side in the 4-1-2-1-2 formation. So we get things started off there in the 24th minute with Ibarbo on the ball. We pass it off nicely to Jorginho Wijnaldum. Well, we cut inside the box with a lovely spin. We beat David Luiz with a lovely ball roll. Then I was hoping to put it into the back of the net, but unfortunately it just went wide the post. And only 4 minutes later, we do get another chance with Gorin, and this time we do put it into the back of the net to make it 1-0. Then once again, only a few minutes later, it's again Gorin to make it 2-0. Then into the second half, we do get another chance with Memphis Depay, where we did get a shot in, but a nice save from his goalkeeper. And that is basically what happened during this game. As you can see, my opponent had 0 shots on target, so I didn't really create anything during this game. But anyway, we won won the game with 2-0. We picked up another 3 points, which means, as you can see, we actually secured that we don't relegate. So if we somehow not promote this time, we obviously remain in Division 2 once again. So yeah, we move on into the final game of this episode. We do apply a couple fitness cards there, as you can see, because a few players were low on fitness, and we move on into what will be the final game of this episode. And we come up against the team, a Liga BBVA team in the 4-4-2 formation with the informed Griezmann and also informed James Rodriguez in his squad. And we start off there once again with Freddy Guarin. We go 1-on-1 versus the goalkeeper. We go with a finesse shot at the near post, and we do make it 1-0 to give us the lead. And in the 16th minute, he gets a chance with Griezmann, hits the post. Very unlucky for him, but of course fortunate for us. Then on the counter attack, we have the ball there with Memphis Depay. Well, we go inside the box. We cut in there, as you can see, with a lovely face shot, and we put it into the far corner to make it 2-0 and extend our lead. And now we move on in the 39th minute. Only a few minutes later, it is Ibarba on the ball with some skill moves, as you can see. We beat his defenders, then we run towards the goal, of course, at the near post, and we finish it off there to make it 3-0. So that was basically half time. And as you can see from the stats, it was very, very strange, because it actually said that we only had one shot on target, even though we were 3-0 up and all of our goals were basically shots. I can understand it if it were headers, but yeah, that is something that catches my eye, and I thought it was pretty strange. But anyway, we move it into the second half, and then straight from kickoff, we do get a goal there with Cuadrado, a nice volley into the far corner. Then on the counter-attack, he makes it 4-1 to get him a goal back and get him sort of back into the game. But then only a few minutes later, we do get a goal with Cuadrado. Once again, a bit of a weird goal. At first thought it was an own goal, but apparently it got counted, I think, for Cuadrado to make it 5-1. On the counter-attack, again, he makes it 5-2 to give him another goal back. Then the 72nd minute, look at that for a first-time touch there from Cuadrado. Really, really nice. We keep on going with the skill moves. We actually banner his defender, and we put it into to make it 6-2. You can see it from the replay as well. Then we move on here in the 82nd minute. It is once again Cuadrado on the ball. We go to fake Rabona to some really, really nice stuff there. As you can see, some juggling skill moves. Unfortunately, we lose the ball, and then on the counter-attack, once again, he beats me on it. He has the ball there with, I think, Pedro on the wing. Then he cuts inside. He passes it off to, I think, Giovanni Dos Santos. Gets past my goalkeeper, and he makes it 6-3. So that is basically how that game ended. A lot of goals in this game, 9 in total, but luckily enough, we won it in the very end. But anyway, guys, that is pretty much going to be the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then make sure to leave a like. Would be very much appreciated. And like I said at the start of this video, if we do it 1,500 likes by tonight, I will upload another skills tutorial for you guys. So yeah, that's going to be it. I'd like to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye.